Hey silver tubers, it's Mr. Zeke coming to you from the silver pouring bench. Not going to be doing any pouring tonight. Did a little bit of pouring earlier today. Kind of under the weather, so I stayed home from work today. Wanted to highlight a couple of pieces. The first piece I want to highlight is going to be on Mike GPO's auction tonight for Big Lorry. This is a 46 gram bar that I poured, and it has been tumbled and hand polished hi-ho style with flits now about 6 times to get that mirror finish on it. You can see the camera in the background and the reflection. I poured a sister bar to this 46 grammer. Set that right there. It's shiny enough to where it's not going to show up. I poured a satin finish 43 gram bar. I was just playing around and I decided to stamp these, and this one, the polished one, the pour lines kind of disappeared over the many polishing hours. This one in particular retained its pour lines because I gave it a satin finish. And then I've been playing little bits at a time with fractional pours. This is a 1/4 ounce Tree of Life button, and you can see basically by the size it's a 1/4 ounce, and then its bigger brother, the 1/2 ounce, and you can see the 1/2 ounce next to the 1/4 ounce there. And then I did some other things. I just poured a blank planchette and then hammered it flatter than a pancake. I'm not sure, this will probably get melted down and turned into something else, but it was a lot of fun just smashing the quay out of it. And then lastly, I tried something, and it actually, I don't know if it's going to show up in the video. Yeah, actually it did. I poured around, and then I used a scent as the stamp. I laid one U.S. cent on top of it, set the sledge on top of that, and then wailed on it. And it gave the actual impression of a 1981 scent, but it's a mint error. It's a mint error because it's a double stamp. The scent jumped on me when I stamped it. But I just thought it was kind of a novelty. The back is flat, but the top side, the obverse, has that Abraham Lincoln in just the right light. You can catch all the details. It's hard to see. But that's just what I've been playing with lately. I'll move all these off camera because the purpose of this video, apart from anybody who sees this prior to Mike GPO's live stream tonight, I wanted to give them a better look at this bar that's going to be auctioned off for Big Lorry's Ian's family, Jen and Callum. I wanted them to get a look at what they were getting. So that's that. Also, I got a package in from a fellow pourer that I've met on Facebook in one of the groups, and I wanted to expand my horizons a little bit, and I'm gonna check out what I got. I ordered I think it was a 2 ounce bar. Lunenburg Silver, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, is the artist, and there it is right there. Handmade Lunenburg, handmade something, and there's all the information. A fellow Michigander, near and dear to my heart, and he's got the Upper Peninsula there shown, so he must be a Yooper. And so let's have a look at what very kind, very nice, easy to get along with, as most silver pourers are. I've run into very few silver pourers who are, snotty or snarly or anything like that. most of the crowd that takes the time to pour silver are very very kind people. It's a wonderful community out there. So, and it is well packaged. This bubble wrap is giving me all kinds of grief. I'll cut it on the actual carbon fiber. This is real carbon fiber. About a 1/4-inch thick I laid over my bench for effect. So let's get some effect. Yeah, look at that weave. That's a nice weave. So let's have a look at the, oh, I like it. He chose to do it. Oh, look at that stamp. It's even got the Upper Peninsula stamp. Lunenburg silver, 2 ounce, 999 fine silver. Excellent cooling lines. Perfect shape. Oh, and look at those really fine lines of strata on the sides. Very nicely done. Hats off. Nice good polish to it. Nice chunky feel to it. I'd say, let's see here. Yep, there you go. That's, to put it in perspective, the 43 gram bar versus the full 2 ounce bar. They're about the same thickness, maybe just a hair thicker. But wonderful person to deal with. Very, very reasonable and equitable when it came to cost, or investment amount rather. And I just, being a native Michigander, I just couldn't pass up a piece of Michigan silver. So, and I like the stamp. They use their name, Lunenburg, right there. I love it. I enjoy it. I appreciate it. Hats off. Well done. Nice even stamping. Yeah, I'd give it an A+. Nice work. So, just a real quick heads up as to what I've been up to. Just kind of piddling around. Haven't really done anything major. Poured a couple of hearts. Those hearts. See, I don't think I've tumbled them though. I didn't. Yeah, I did. I haven't tumbled them yet, but I poured those. As you can see from the backs, they haven't been tumbled yet, but poured those intending on releasing them pre-Christmas, but I don't know if I'll get around to it. They still need to be tumbled and stamped, and they're an ounce a piece, so lay those over there. Appreciate everybody watching. Hope everybody tunes in to Mike GPO's chat tonight for a chance at auctioning off this. And as I understand, he's going to have a bunch of extra stuff. There's going to be a lot of stuff there, all going to Ian's family. The funds are all going to Ian's family. So a lot of silver pourers have donated a lot of their time and their material and their creativity. And thanks again to my buddy and Lunenburg Silver. Appreciate it. Good piece of work right there. I dig it. I like it. Going in the permastack. So, cheers everybody. It's Mr. Zeke coming to you from the Silver Pouring channel. And as I understand it, there's a channel Stacking and Prepping I've been communicating with. And they're going to do a live chat on the 20th, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central Time where I'm at. And apparently I'm going to be on that chat. So, I guess they want to know how I got started and all that jazz. And so the channel is Stacking and Prepping. So I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas if I don't talk to you between now and then. Cheers, Mr. Zeke from the Silver Pouring Bench.